Hi girls, Mr. Gilmore here, coming at you again with another one of our ratio and proportion videos. So what will we need to know before class? Well, we'll need to know what a ratio and proportion is and how to calculate them, and what directly proportional means. And what you will learn today is what a conversion graph is and how to use it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our knowledge of ratios and we're going to be slotting that into solving, kind of creating graphs of this information. Now, they're not that complicated. They are fairly straightforward, but if you are one of those people who struggles a little bit with graphs, this could be a bit challenging, okay? So, let us begin. Okay, so let's first begin, and oh, you know what? I have done something very silly here. 1 second. There we go, that's a little bit better. So let's look at this graph here. So imagine, you've gone off, you've taken up a part-time job in a year or two, and it's a summer job, so you're being paid maybe like, let's say, €50 for a day's work, and you end up with kind of a graph like this, where the number of days you work in a week ends up affecting how much you get paid. Okay, so it's going up by 50 for each day. You can see, okay, the ratio there of, €50 per day. Now, I doubt you would be paid that straight off the bat as a part-time kid, but, just as an idea, I want to keep to round numbers. You'll notice, okay, for 2 days it's 100, for 3 days it's 150, for 4 days it's 200. You can see that there is kind of this natural graph forming. And when we're dealing with a directly proportional system, you can graph it as just a simple straight line. So if I was to just turn to you and go, okay, how much did you get paid for 2 days? Now, you could use the ratio here, but imagine you're not even given that. Or imagine like it isn't €50. It's like some really awkward number per day. Well, you can look at the graph and you go, okay, well, 2 days, right? We'll dot our way up there and we'll get to this point and then we'll dot our way across and we'll go, yep, €100, okay? How many days would you need to work to get €300? Well, again, you can go 1 and just dot our way along here. Now, I have done that terribly, but whatever. We dot our way along here, and then we start going down, okay? And we go, okay. So 6 days. So, if we wanted to see how many days you need to work to get €300, you'd go, okay, 6 days. If you wanted to see how much you'd be paid for 2 days' work, it would be €100. And again, you can just kind of track along the X value and then across to the Y value, or track along the Y value and then down to the X value, and use your graphs in that way. And this is what we call, as you've probably figured out for yourself, a conversion graph. Okay? And all a conversion graph is there for is to just make it easier for you to calculate how much, the conversion between two directly proportional objects. Now note, I'm saying directly proportional. It is very, very important that we remember that it should form this kind of straight line trending upwards only if it is directly proportional. So let's look at 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'll give you girls some work. This should be kind of one of the easier sets of questions if you're someone who very easily can read a graph. Okay, so shown here is the conversion graph between gallons and litres. How many litres are equivalent to 6 gallons? Well, we can go, okay, 6 gallons is here, isn't it? And I'm just actually going to zoom in a little bit just to make things easier for ourselves. So 6 gallons is here, so we're going to dot our way all the way up until we hit our line, and then we'll start dotting our way across. Ooh, kind of gone off the line there, but whatever. Grand. And I would say, okay, it's midway between 25 and 30, so about, 27.5. So for question 1, I just go, okay, part 1, 27.5 litres, okay? I'll just write down litres in full just to err on the side of caution. Okay, how many gallons are equivalent to 20 litres? So now we're going to go, okay, let's go from 20. We can dot our way across here. Okay, so we're starting from 20 litres. 6 gallons, so 6 gallons beforehand. This time we're starting from 20 litres. We go across, we go down, and here we're about halfway between 4 and 5, so we're 4.5. Okay, so for part 2, we're going to say 4.5 gallons. Okay. Use the information from the graph to express 18 gallons in litres. Okay, so here we don't actually have 18 gallons, do we? What we could say is, okay, well, 18 gallons, because we know this is just going to keep on increasing at the same rate, don't we? We can go, okay. Okay, so let's just look at 1. Let's do our units again. Let's go, okay, 1 gallon is approximately worth 5 litres. So 1 gallon approximately, remember that curly equals means almost, roughly, litres. So 18 gallons is going to equal, well, not quite equal, but approximately equal to 90 litres. Now, it's probably not going to be exactly that. You'll notice, wait a second, when we were going from 6 gallons, it became, 27.5 litres. So what we could do is we could take our information from question 1. So this is going to be a little bit inaccurate. So we can either do this here and say 18 gallons approximately equals 90 litres, or we could be a little bit more precise and go, wait a second, 27.5 litres equals 6 gallons. So from that, 18 gallons equals, and we multiply 27.5 by 3, 7.5 by 3, we'll get from that 82.5 litres. So you'll see, okay, it's not a perfect way of doing it, our earlier version, but it could potentially give us roughly the correct answer. Like this is within 10 litres. It's not perfect. Maybe this one's a little bit better of an answer. Either way, I wouldn't get too worried about getting exactly the right answer for that part, as long as you show your work, okay? So, sorry, for some reason there, everything froze on me. Let's look at this next section, okay? So this is a conversion graph between kilograms and pounds. So, you girls have already come across kilograms, you've already come across pounds in your lives. So, 20 pounds to kilograms. So we start from pounds, we start from 20, we go up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. And then we go across, cross, 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 cross. We get, okay, part 1. Yeah, I'm just going to say 9 kg. Okay, 10 kilograms to, 10 pounds to kilograms. Again, we're going to go up, then go across, roughly the center. So now, if you girls were doing this at home, I would say maybe even use a ruler just to go, okay, exact, But I'm just kind of using my free hand just to speed things up. I don't keep you girls in an extremely long video. So let's look at 4 kilograms. Okay, so we'll go across like this. Okay. There we go. And then we'll go down. And yeah, we get around £9 for that one. And then finally, last question. 6.5 kilograms to pounds. So we're going to start at 6.5. 6.5 kilograms. So somewhere along here. Go across. And then down. And we'll end up getting 14 pounds. So 14 pounds. Great. So girls, that's how we use conversion graphs. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Just going to scroll out and let you all see both pieces of work. Why is this freezing on me now? Great. So there we go. And here we are. Okay. And as homework, I am going to set pages 262 through 264. Let's do questions 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so can you give those questions a try? And I look forward to marking your work. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.